Hello, Namaskar, Adab, Sasyakal, Kasakai, Kidohalai, Game Cho. Once again, I'm here, Ava Jadhav, your most loving host on your most loving talk show on YouTube, Spotlight with Abha. Friends, today we have a successful salesperson. Not that salesperson you are imagining. I'm saying a successful person from sales background. Yes, he is a highly committed professional. He is both a people driven leader and an effective team player. He adds tremendous value to the society through his work. He is area sales manager at Secme, author of Amazon best-selling book Learner to Earner, and he is helping job seekers to find the right job. Friends, please help me welcome Mr. Ashish Narang from Noida, Uttar Pradesh, India. Welcome, Ashish, to Spotlight with Abha.
Thank you so much for warm welcome, ma'am. It's a pleasure being on your show. You invite esteemed guests, and you have invited me. So I'm delighted to be on your show, ma'am.
So before we proceed further, before I fire you with my questions, friends, I want to give a brief introduction about Ashish Narang. Ashish Narang is a plastic industry professional with proven skills and ability. He has rich experience in PET resin, rPET, PET injection molding, PET stretch blowing machines, injection and blow molds, turnkey projects, and sustainability projects. Ashish Narang has a go-getter approach with experience of working in multinational and cross-cultural environment. He is also a published author of book Learner to Earner and loves to help job seekers to get their dream job. He loves helping people. You can watch his videos to get answers or on all your questions related to job search and fast pace your career growth on his YouTube channel, Growing Professional. This is really flabbergasting, Ashish. You are a man of versatility. So, yeah. So, how do you help people in getting their dream jobs?
Right. So, ma'am, I would like to go back in my childhood. I come from a very rural area in Meerut. The nearest town is Hastinapur, which is famous for Mahabharata, but not so famous as of now. So I used to live in a village which was very remote. We didn't have any transportation facility to go to good schools. We didn't have electricity. So I was struggling in my earlier career stage. In fact, like I used to sell kites as a hobby. It was not any necessity, but as a hobby, as a kid, from beginning I had a sense to earn. I had a sense to understand how things works in real world. So I used to do that. And again, as I was growing up, I faced so many challenges, so many problems throughout my journey. But I was lucky that I got right people at right time in my life who helped me out to to achieve what I wanted to be, to live my dreams. But when I grew up, I found out there are many who are just like me, who want to achieve their dreams, want to hit their goals, but there's nobody to guide them. So I thought of, when God has blessed me with the right people, why not I can be a right person in life of others. So as and when I get to know somebody is looking for a job, they wanted to grow in their career, but they are not getting any right mentorship. So I feel very privileged to come forward and help them. So this is how I started helping people. And as you also know, throughout the journey, as journey kept on going, I gained some experience. So I authored this wonderful book, Learner to Earner, which is getting much love from the readers as well.
So, from the very childhood, you are into sales. If I say you have mastered the art of selling from your very early childhood. Great. So, just now you have shown your book. Now, show it properly. I want to know more about this book. Yes, this is Learner to Earner.
Learner to Earner, and if you read subtitle, it is the secrets to get hired in your dream company even before you graduate. So, because what happened in India, people wake up when they graduate. They start finding job when they have done with their education. But from my opinion, the journey should start as and when you have started your academia in graduation, right? So in graduation, you know that what field you have chosen, and again, in a specific course, you have tens and twenties of different kind of opportunities where you can go in. So it's important to identify which career path you want to take in your future. Maybe if you have joined a course, it never means that you have to make a career in the same domain. You see, engineers can do everything. This is an example. Same way, you are also a human being. You can do anything what you feel about, what you love, what you feel happy doing, right? So how you should decide what should be your career path. Then when you have decided which career path you want to follow, how you should upscale your skill set, how you should develop those qualities which is required to perform the task, then how you should find the job. People have only access to 2 or 3 options. They go on job portals like Naukri.com, Monster, 2-3 options, or they just are waiting for their college to get them placed in campus placement, and rest they do not have any other idea how to go about it. But in this book, I have shared more than 10 different ways, have given clear and proper strategies in step-by-step method how they can find job opportunities. In fact, the opportunities which are never available on internet, because it is said that more than 80% of jobs are never displayed anywhere on internet. These are filled by internal references. These are filled by like untapped job market. What are those channels through which you can get those job opportunities? I have shared that in detail. Then once you have got interview call, to get interview call, before getting interview call, you have to have prepared your cover letter, your resume. You should prepare your like skill set. You should start branding yourself on different platforms. So how to do that? So that you get interview opportunities with companies where you work, where you want to work, the companies who are your dream companies. So how to do that? And once you have got a job interview call, then how to prepare for interview, right from your body language, right from your dressing, right from what questions will be asked, you can prepare in advance, right from how to negotiate and get more salary by doing the same work. Everything has been mentioned in this book. If somebody reads this book and implements 30%, I'm not saying 100%, 30% of the content, I can give it in writing. In 30 days, they will have a job offer. This is my personal experience. I'm saying this with confidence because many of my students, many of my readers has done this and they have succeeded. And last chapter also, I have given little bit idea when you join an organization, how you should perform, how you should build up relationship so that you grow fast. You do not have a stringent career, how you grow fast. That also I have mentioned in this book. So it's 360-degree coverage from where to start and from where to accelerate. I will not say end, from where to accelerate. So this is about my book.
This book can be definitely, a key guideliner or a key path shower, path guider to someone who's seeking job. Right. The way you are saying that how this book is going to help a person who's there to search for his dream job. Definitely, now I am getting more eager to read this book. Not because I am looking for a job, but of course, now the way you have expressed the things about the book. So I'm really very much curious. So definitely after this interview, I'm going to order this book right now from Amazon. Okay.
Thank you so much.
So job seekers, note down number of Ashish from description box. I'm mentioning the number over there. So you can find your dream job from by contacting Ashish Narayan, or at least order his book on Amazon so that you can get a proper guideline that how to approach for a job. So moving further, you're also
I would like to add.
Yes.
Many times people think that why we should buy the book, because every content is available online. Mostly like people say that everything is available for free online. Why to invest 100, 200, 300 rupees in a book? Right? But my suggestion is definitely this could be a way that you go and find out different topics. But internet is full of information. If you start researching a topic, you will get tens of resources. You are not sure because you do not have experience. You are not sure which resource is right, which resource is not. And again, what you will do, you will search out one topic, two topic, three topic, and then your energy is drained, you are more confused, and you left it out. Right? Better go for a resource. I'm not saying go for my book, go for any proper resource, go for a book where you can get all the solution at one place. Right? That's how our system works. That's how we are designed from our childhood. Definitely, this is the time of internet. But since childhood, you are following this process, so it will be easy for you to go through a book. And till day you have invested in maybe lakhs of rupees in your education. Why not just 200 rupees more, which is giving you the final edge? So go for it.
Even I agree with you in this matter, because even I believe in resourcing some particular thing. If I need to search about something, if we have any book or any particular resource for that, so better to get it and save our energy in wasting time in just googling or just finding on internet. We keep on surfing, and as you say, by end of the day we get drained, and then we actually drop the idea which has come into our mind. So that's perfectly fine, and I truly support Ashish in this matter, that we should always invest something in such thing which can be a great milestone in our success journey. So Ashish, moving further, you're also a successful YouTuber and a podcaster. That growing professional, which I can see in your background, is I think your channel name. So what all you talk about on your YouTube channel and in your podcasts?
Right. So as I said, I want to be that mentor. I want to be that person who is brother to anybody, and anybody can get some knowledge from myself, from my experience. I have vast knowledge about sales. I have vast knowledge. I'm not the best, but whatever I have learned, I think many can learn from that. So about jobs, about career building, about marketing, about how to lead a life, I share my experiences, and I invite guests like you and others who have majority of experience and expertise in specific domain, that domain which can be helpful for the youth of country. Because I believe if I can contribute little bit for the nation's development, that is my achievement. Because if somebody gets success, not only him, but also his family, his society gets benefit. And cumulatively, if we do this continuously, it's compounding effect, and definitely small or little or big, we will be able to contribute to nation's development. So that is my thing. So I invite guests, I share my knowledge on my show, and fortunately, people are giving so much of love. And around now we are a family of almost 4,500 subscribers, and
Wow.
still growing. Yes.
Okay. So that's really a very pious thought behind developing this kind of YouTube channel. So best of luck, and I wish from all my viewers of Spotlight with Abha great and grand success for your growing professional channel.
Thank you so much.
Yes, now moving to the main part, your expertise of sales. So you're a person of sales, which actually is one of the toughest skill most of the people wish to master. So if you ask anyone that let's talk about sales, so they will run away from that topic. They don't want to face that thing. People actually find it very difficult. So what are your tips on mastering sales?
See, everybody is a salesman. Everybody, a kid who is asking for a toy from his parents, he's a salesperson. A wife who wants to buy a beautiful dress is a salesperson. She is insisting her husband, or a kid is insisting his father to get that thing. So sales is in our blood. Since our childhood, we are a salesperson. Thing is, people have a very negative notion about being salesperson. People perceive a salesperson as a pushy person who always have a hidden agenda about it. It should not be the thing. Like, we have to change our mind. If we consider a salesperson as a consultant, if being a salesperson, if we consider ourselves as a consultant who is there to either solve a problem or make life of any person more happy, then definitely we will start enjoying. And when we start enjoying our work, definitely our full energy goes into that work and magic happens. So this is my secret. Whenever I have been working with different companies, so most of the experience I do have in machine sales. So whenever we are selling a machine, or whenever we are selling a plastic material, which is the raw material, then definitely we are giving livelihood to somebody. The company who will be installing that company will definitely give employment to 10, 20, 30 people. Then 10, 20, 30 people, their lives will be better. Whoever is working in that company, then definitely they will be earning and their families will be happier. So from this perspective, I think if I'm selling a machine, I'm helping somebody to live their livelihood. So that energy goes in that way. And again, to master the sales part, because we are living in a competitive environment, right? The product we are selling, other people are also selling. So we have to be more clear about what we are selling from technical aspects, from competitive advantage aspect, and what value it delivers to the end user. If we have good product knowledge, if we have knowledge of competition, if we have knowledge of our key unique selling points as a product and USPs of our company, then definitely sales is easy to do. Sales is very, from my experience, I say sales is the most rewarding career. Most rewarding career. If you are good at sales, then definitely world is open for you. Tremendous opportunities are waiting for you. You get salaries, you get incentives, you get to travel, and you can stay in best of the places, best of the 5-star hotels, enjoy your life, and company is paying the bill now. So it's enjoy, fun, earning, and happiness. Everything is available in sales. So I highly recommend, if somebody is fresher, they are afraid whether they should go for sales job or not. Don't think twice. Go ahead, but put your best efforts. People who do not want to work, people who do not want to put their efforts, sales is a big no, because it's a high pressure job as well. So these are the two sides of the story.
Yes, of course, every job needs a lot of hard work, lots of efforts, and lots of persistency and consistency in performance. Nowhere I have heard that success has come on a plate, right? With a beautiful dressing. So definitely, if you need a good life, a happy life, and a successful life, definitely you need a lot of hard work. It's not just by sitting you will get success in sales. So definitely, as Ashish mentioned, that if you really are serious about working on sales, then you have to put your efforts, and then only success will be at your feet. So in between, you just discussed about selling plastic and something. So, and you are into plastics, yes?
Right.
So Ashish, kindly tell me, my viewers, something about this PET, PET. Nowadays, when people are talking of avoiding plastics, in this situation, what kind of plastic industry you are in?
Right. So I am in industry. Currently I'm working with an Italian company. We are into machines which manufacture the closures, the caps you see on the bottles. We manufacture those machines, and we are world #1 company in that. Our company holds 56% of market share. Entire world, Pepsi, Coca-Cola, Bisleri, any brands, you name any brand, every bottle will have our cap, right? So we are world #1 company in this segment. And when we talk about the plastic from sustainability point of view, definitely world is facing challenges. New and new policies are coming up. But same time, if we specifically talk about PET bottle, then it is 100% recyclable. There's nothing wrong with the plastic material. Plastic material is 100% recycle. You can recycle it again and again. You can reuse. I would like to share the plastic bottle we use for drinking water. After the use, that can be made bottle again. Right, that can be converted to the fibers, the kind of jackets, shirts we use. That can be converted to the polyfill, which is used in our like pillows, mattresses, that soft toys, that kind of fiber can be converted. That can be converted into that. You see the zippers, the chain, like in our like pants and in our bags. That kind of zipper is made from the recycled plastic bottles, right? You whenever you order something or you get a carton of some material, like you see a plastic strip, plastic green color or black color strip on that. That is made from bottle recycled only.
Oh,
So
really?
there are tremendous opportunity to recycle this plastic and use it again and bring it back into ecosystem. The problem generally is faced in India particularly is collection of waste, because collection is not good. People talk much about environment, but they do not take practical actions. Like what people do, they just drink the bottle and throw it away, right? And even if they put it in dustbin, there's no proper system to segregate it. So that's why the plastic is becoming problem. But if we consider in a systematic way, it's not a problem at all. We see all around us, we cannot imagine our world without plastic. The laptop we are talking on, 90% of parts are made of plastic, right? Our mobile, we cannot imagine our life without mobile today, right? So mobile is made of plastic. So in fact, like you go anywhere in your kitchen, I can bet more than 100 pieces of plastic will be there in form of plates, in form of glasses, in form of containers. More than 100 pieces you will find in your kitchen itself. So it's not possible to imagine world without plastic, but we have to be a little conscious about using it, because it is said the 3R formula: reduce, reuse, and recycle. So if we focus on this 3R formula, then plastic is good.
Yes, of course, and everyone will agree that without plastic, we are not going to, work better in future, because everywhere it's needed. Now it's the, I think, matter of awareness. So awareness is also there. Everyone knows plastic. How if we, dump it anywhere like that in open or somewhere not in a proper way, definitely it's going to harm the environment. But still, even if they are aware, they are talking about pollution, and they have to take care of using plastic and everything. But still, as you said, that we are not very much aware and careful that how we are dumping the plastic. So
Right.
now that awareness and actually action is more needed. And
Yes.
in that part also, though, our sweepers and cleaners, they are already, government in fact is already has taken a step of segregating like dry waste and the wet waste. So in that also, I would like to request government on this platform, they should add one more bag, that is plastic waste. So one completely plastic waste should be collected in some other container, so that it can straight away to send to be recycled.
Right.
Yeah?
True that.
So,
it will be great help.
Yes. So on this platform, you and me together can appeal to our people, our viewers, and at the same time, if any person from government or some such department watches our interview, so our appeal is there that okay, now create one more container instead of dry and wet waste, add one more plastic waste container
Right.
also
So
with that.
I would like to share my idea about it. Maybe I'm not doing much, but what I do, like I have a poly bag next to the dustbin. Whatever plastic waste is coming, I'm dropping that waste in that poly bag. Right. After a week or 10 days, when there are some fixed number of bottles, we have nearby kabadi wala. I do not ask him to give some money to me, but I just give it to him. So instead of dropping that into all the combined waste, plastic waste I'm giving dedicated to kabadi wala. If I'm not getting any 4, 5, 10 rupees out of that, but that kabadi wala will take it back to the channel, 10, 15, 20 rupees he will earn. And again, the plastic is going back into the circle. So that's how I'm doing. So this is
really
easy
a fantastic idea. This is really a fantastic idea, and this everyone can do at their own home. So I'm going to do it from today. I'll keep one more, plastic bag nearby my dustbin, so that I can segregate plastic from here only, and then I can give it to kabadi wala directly it will go to recycle. So that's fantastic idea. So I think everyone can imply this at their homes.
True that. True that.
So thank you for this idea, and thank you, Ashish. This brings us to the end of our show. So friends, you can look out for the coordinates of Ashish Narang in the description box, and do follow him for his ideas of getting better and the best dream job you are looking for. And of course, the idea of recycle what Ashish has given, and together if we can do something, let's come in contact together. So if you have any further queries, yes, on sales or anything else, you can definitely contact him. And if you want to know more about how you can participate in Spotlight with ABBA, you can contact me. Even my details are given in the description box. So with this, we would like to take permission to sign off now. See you soon with some more personalities who share their success mantras just for you in Spotlight with ABBA. Ashish, thank you very much for being here.
Thank you so much for inviting me. I never came to know that we spent 30 minutes. It was very flawless, and I really enjoyed answering your questions. And I hope audience would have enjoyed it. And I request everybody to, if you have still not subscribed ABBA Ma'am's channel, please do subscribe and share this video to your friends, so they can also learn about the ideas that we have shared, and they can also learn about the ideas which are going to be shared in upcoming episode of ABBA Ma'am's show, Spotlight with ABBA. So do subscribe and stay tuned for next episodes. And link of my channel is also in description box. Go and check it out, and let's connect on LinkedIn. See you there. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ashish. And friends, please do take very good care of yourself, because now again there's a second round of corona outburst, and we need to be very, very, very careful about ourselves. Don't go out of your home without any urgency. If possible, try to remain in our home, and please take vaccination. I have taken, and believe me, it's safe. You get only a little fever after that, which is normal, which normally kids also get after vaccination. So that's perfectly fine. But don't get scared of vaccination. It is perfectly fine. It's almost 10 days we have taken vaccination, and we all are safe. So go and get the vaccination. Yes. So till then, give us permission to leave from here. Take care. Bye-bye. Namaste.
Jai.
Jai.